So, I was thinking tonight to go back to the Galleria or whatever. Can you go Galleria and play with other people online? I'm not quite sure. I just paid the membership again, and that's how I remembered that yesterday I'm quite short visioned, I suppose. Like I forget easily. So tonight I'm gonna play with Toad just because I thought so. I had Toad as a character back in the Toad's Adventure mini games, like random like levels that you had. That's the one. So worldwide, I'm quite hyped for the other game, to be fair. Party rules. So the rules you want to play with in pros or complete with others in your skill grade. Okay. Fun for everyone. Okay. I was thinking of doing that. Okay, so it's about 120 minutes. Look, because I wasn't really hyped, that's what I was trying to say. I'm not really hyped to do this. I'm not really hyped because I am very interested with the, how's that called? Koopathlon. I prefer for these hours to play online in Koopathlon today. Like yesterday, that's what I was trying to say. Yesterday, so I have my coffee and my cola. So yesterday I wanted to play Galleria online, but also I was bored to do it because it takes so much time to play, and I don't know, I don't know, like I want to do it, but also I feel like I have to do it at the same time. So it's not something that I don't wanna do it. It's just that I have hype with Koopathlon, and I wanted to play Koopathlon instead. That's what I'm saying. So tonight I'm gonna play Koopathlon. Okay. Tomorrow I promise I'm not gonna get bored again. I'm gonna play Galleria. Okay. Because 15 rounds sounds too much for me. Not that I don't wanna play it, but like generally speaking, sounds too much. Like I prefer to play Koopathlon. I don't know how else to say it. I don't know how else to say it. Like it's almost an hour playing without stopping 10 rounds. Now imagine that online. Okay, so I'm the only one in sea level. That's bad. The others are very progressed. That's what I mean. So what I'm saying is, imagine playing online without being able to pause the game for 2 hours long, without being able to go to the toilet. Many times I pause my recording. I didn't see what levels I have to play. Like I pause the recording many times. You just don't see it because I'm editing my videos. That's what I'm saying. So I am pausing the recording. I'm pausing the recording and I go to the toilet. I drink some water off camera, and you don't see this. So yes, now 15 rounds of fucking Galleria without being able to go to the toilet for a moment. That's crazy. That's what I mean. So I wanna do it, but I prefer if I feel better in my mood, and like I don't feel that exhausted because I didn't sleep very well tonight. The neighbors did some noise, like something fell from them. I'm not quite sure though. It was really scary. As a result, I lost my sleep. Okay, I don't wanna complain too much about it. It's okay, I suppose, but yeah, it freaked me out. That's what I'm saying, and I lost my sleep, and yeah, I didn't sleep very well at all today. I think. Hold on a second. Okay, now it's focusing enough. So I want to be in a good mood to play 2 hours back to back without being able to go to the toilet for a second. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. So tonight I wanted to play this instead. And I wanted to make it fun. So hi Ze, hi mom, hi everybody. I'm always saying hi to everybody around me. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take my revenge here. Okay, I am second. I'm second. I passed the first guy, the third guy, sorry. Now I'm approaching the first guy. Princess Peach is the character. Okay. What's the conveyor? I fucking hate this game and I play it all the time. It's like, it's why you have to think. I prefer not to thinking too much when I'm playing a game. Like I have to think here. The best thing that I gotta do. Does that make any sense? Fuck. Fuck, did they progress so much? The first guy. Fuck my life. Okay, if I do something better in Imposter Bowser's game, maybe I'll be able. Fuck my life, she's so much further from me. Okay, I'm never well good with this. I'll try to do my best.
Ready?
Okay.
Start.
Fuck.
Finish.
Okay, two. Sorry if you're hearing fireworks from outside. I have no idea what the fuck they are celebrating. So it's 5th of November. Fuck, I am third. Fuck my life. Guy Fawkes, okay. I remember Guy Fawkes, he was a Scottish guy, historical figure. He was a member of the Gunpowder Bloc, was arrested while guarding explosives. I'm not quite sure though why they celebrate him, like I know the general story, I remember this from my history days. But yeah, it is what it is, I don't really remember much of it still. Fuck my life.
Time's lap 3.
Fuck my life, the second guy is so much farther from me. Fuck him. I need revenge. You know what is revenge? It's revenge, but in French. Je veux revanche.
Ready?
That means I want revenge. Hope I'm not forgetting an article though. Like the context I had learned the word is like, it was like more like I want your revenge, like je veux ta revanche or ton revanche. I have to speak French about 10 years, have a degree. I read better than I speak because yeah, if you don't practice you forget. I've only practiced my ancient Greek. That's the bad thing of it. Because ancient Greek, nobody speaks it. Yeah, it is what it is. Fuck.
Time's up. Lap
Fuck my
4.
life. Okay, I'm close to him now. The first person is approaching us. They are pro player probably.
Start.
I don't know what the fuck they are doing outside. Crazy people. Like, I understand, like, if you are Scottish, I understand you want to express your admiration for a historical figure, but I don't think this is a way to celebrate it. Like, as a Greek, like, okay, we are in the same continent, anyways, you have taken our culture anyways. I'm not saying it as a bad thing, I'm just saying it. I don't think this is a way to express your admiration for a dead figure that had, like, even a tragic death. Correct me if I am wrong, I remember this guy was executed for treason. Like, is this a way to say thank you to this guy? I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, there are people in Greece that celebrate Easter with fireworks. I can chat this today. I've said I'm taking a break from doing theological videos, but let's discuss something random. Let's discuss about Guy Fawkes. We have a celebration in Greece, the Easter celebration, which is done at midnight. That's quite different from Catholic and Protestant Easters. And when the priest says Christos Anesti, Christ is risen, you have people younger than me or around my age, like around 15 to 25 years old, I would say, that are like, I can't find my character. Hold on a second now. Fuck. So you have people around my age, like in their teens, in their late 20s, early 20s, not quite sure. Fuck my life. I think I'm gonna pass him tonight. They are throwing fireworks, and you hear on the news they have lost their legs, they have lost their like how's that called? Their arms. They go to the hospital for serious injuries because of these fireworks. And why are they doing that? Celebrate the birth of Jesus. I'm not gonna say how you're going to celebrate my father's birthday, resurrection, or any celebration you wanna celebrate. Do you? I do me. That's what I mean. Like that's not that my notice is not of a theological nature. My point is quite sociological, to be honest. Like you are trying to say like you are glad that Jesus is resurrected or whatever by losing a leg because of carelessness, like because you had to fire the fireworks and say like I am happy, like Jesus got resurrected, like that's the point. Like I'm not getting the point. That's what I'm saying. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it because there are people who are like not only you, like the person who is doing the fireworks usually is traumatized for life, but also the people around them have issues. Like maybe you have a grandma by you, an elderly woman with her kids. That's what I mean, like a grandmother with her kids like there, and you have like the child and the grandmother going to the hospital because of the fireworks. This is what happens in Greece almost every Easter. Like not almost, actually every Easter we hear these stories in Greece, and it's absolutely crazy. It's nuts. It's nuts. Like you are putting yourself and others in danger for what? That's what I mean. So that's what I'm saying. Even for this guy, it's not about like, is this how you are supposed to honor these people that you admire or whatever you are doing with them, like show admiration or support even or whatever it is you are showing. That's what I'm saying. I'm not getting it.
Finish line.
Okay, third. Okay, we were third. Now I'm gonna go and grab Mario because he's the character that Zay wanted me to play the other day. Okay, Horror Balloon Party Plaza. Horror Balloon. not gonna leave. Let's see now how we could change. Okay, you can play a match even here. How? How are you gonna play? I don't understand. Okay, so you are opening a room here. Okay, makes sense. Is there any way to change character though? Data house, rankings, music, card shop, reaction. Okay. No, I don't wanna go there either. Hold on a second, I'm trying to find how I'm gonna change my character. Need to change anything? Yeah, I wanna change character. Yeah, thank you. I wanna take Mario now.
Hi there.
No, I don't wanna take Rosalina. I wanna take Mario. Okay. Now we are ready to go. So, okay, let's see now what these people are celebrating. They are celebrating because I didn't remember honestly. They are celebrating a guy named Guy Fawkes who, with fellow Catholic conspirators, attempt to blow up the parliament and assassinate James the First of England. So that's James the Sixth of Scotland. Okay, it makes sense. So they tried to assassinate a guy from England and Scotland, like a fellow Scottish person, with another guy named Guy Fawkes. Okay, even if they had legit reasons to do this, I don't find any legit reason to want to assassinate a person. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if you disagree with them. Look, this is getting quite loud. Give me a moment until it stops. So, what are we having here? On the night of November 4 to 5, a detachment of Westminster Guards discovered an enormous cache of gunpowder in a cellar under the House of Lords, and they arrested Guy Fawkes, the plotter who was guarding it. Fawkes was broken on the rack and revealed the nature of the plot as well as the names of his conspirators. Look, do you have any question now why we Greeks call you barbarians? It's because you are barbarians. Like, these tactics, these things don't align with civilized people. Is this the manner you wanna solve your issues? Like, I started my video because I'm quite ignorant. I only knew the guy that he's a national hero, but we didn't discuss him in my department, and I knew English history, not Scottish history, I have to say. Like, not even British history that well. Like, I know British history, but I was specialized in medieval English history, French history, etc. So, I didn't know the guy. I only know that you guys celebrate him here. Okay, so you are celebrating a guy who is a Catholic. You are a Protestant nation. Help me here detangle some of the details because honestly I can't. You are on paper a Protestant nation, right? You you are spiritually, let's say, open. You usually, when I encounter people, like I remember this even in my department, Zen knows what I'm talking about. Usually you are agnostics, atheists, you read Dawkins, you practice Buddhist ideas like rituals and shit. Like you have like Buddha in your house, like a decoration. You hold the like Feng Shui. I know many Buddhist people who tell me that they pay attention how they position furniture and plants in their houses. Fair enough. You use crystals. You throw the tarot. You do all this type of crap. So you are open spiritually. Like spiritually you are open. That's how I would recognize you as, like theologically speaking. And on paper you are Protestants and you celebrate a Catholic dude who took his gang and tried to blow up the Protestant king of your nation, who has given us the best Bible translation that we have out there. Like you can say whatever the fuck you wanna say about James. Like I have a very good opinion about the guy. He was a fighter for me. He lost his mom when he was a baby because the people didn't want a queen to rule them. I don't think Mary was as competent as a ruler as Elizabeth, but I don't think she was a bad person. I think it would be better if we had good people ruling than efficient rulers, if that makes sense. And even though Elizabeth was a combo of these two, still she was still in danger like Mary. Mary lost her crown and she lost her baby, and they raised James in her absence, and he grew up without his mother, like he was a baby, like a milk baby when he lost her. Like help me out. Like what age was James the first when he lost Mary? His mother, I mean. Yeah. He was 13 months old when his mother left him because they were persecuting him. Where would the poor woman take her baby? 13 months old. She left and she was persecuted for her faith because she was a Catholic. Like, are you guys serious? I don't care if it is a national day that you have. I don't care. I never cared about like, I only care about cultures as a woman only when they don't damage people. If a culture damages people, and Zen knows very well what I'm talking about, if a culture breaks the toes of a girl, I'm gonna go against the culture, I'm gonna support the person. I don't care about the culture. That goes for my country. I have roasted my country plenty of times for this reason. Like I have said, this thing is very nice, but this thing is very, very evil. Okay? With my country, I'm gonna say it with every country out there. So what are we doing here? Are we speaking about a person who wanted to assassinate a guy who lost his mom when he was 13 months old? If you're like, yeah, I don't care though, sorry, because he was a bad ruler. I don't think he was a bad ruler. Are you sure he was a bad ruler? If you tell me he was executing people, welcome to reality. Everybody executed people back then. What age are you living in? Have you forgotten that Donald Trump ended a war just a couple of weeks ago? Like, have you forgotten what time and what period of the earth, of this planet Earth we are living in? If you say he was executing people, yes, yeah, indeed. I think Hamas do also the same. Like I read a newspaper and it said that Hamas also execute Palestinians. And I'm not trying to do trigger warning here. I'm actually like, I'm very careful with the words that I'm using. I'm not trying to be graphic, I'm trying to educate. So we are living in an era where people execute other people for their religious beliefs. We have an issue down in Nigeria. Donald Trump has said that he's gonna invade Nigeria or something like that because there is a genocide going on with Christians. They are killing Christians, and Donald Trump said he's gonna intervene, and good for him, he's gonna do that. That's why God put him where he is. That's what I think. But my problem here is not that, like, I don't know even how to process it, like how to put it in words. Like, my problem is not that you live in a delusion. My problem is that you honestly think that our age is something better than back then. No, it's not. No, it's not. We just have technology now. It's nothing different from back then. But the fact that we celebrate in this country, in this century, we are a Protestant country that doesn't actually believe in God in that strict sense. Like, you guys believe whatever the fuck you wanna believe, and that's fine. I'm not judging. I'm just explaining. And you are supporting a Catholic when you are not Catholics on papers. On papers you are quite Protestant. But if I ask you what are you, yeah, I hear Catholic, Protestant. But usually what I hear is that you are atheists, you are agnostics, you read Dawkins. I'm saying what I have heard from Scottish these 7 years that I live in this country. Like, I live in this country from 2018, we have 2025. That's quite hefty 7 years that I live in this country. So, I was 18, now I'm 24. I'm going 25 in a week or so. So, are we discussing seriously about a guy? Are we discussing seriously about a guy who was a Catholic? He wanted to bombard and explode a Protestant king who wasn't like, I don't know how to describe it even better, like, he didn't live like exactly the best life in the world. Like, can you put yourself in his shoes for a moment and think critically for what type of guy we are talking about? Like, he was not like your average prince that grew up watching how's that, I don't even know how you pronounce this television show, like petrol dogs, petrol puppies, how's that called? Like, it's not my generation. It's like from the new generation. I don't know how you call it. Yeah, the Paw Patrol. Yeah, like, you can't say like he exactly grew up watching this. That's what I'm saying. He grew up in a household without his mother, and he had to learn. Look, your mom is a queen. She abdicated the throne because we forced her, because she was not believing in God as we wanted her to believe. A woman that she was always crying, believing she's the worst of the sinners. That woman was forced to give up her baby. I have a very, very tender heart about this, okay? And the baby at such an age became a king, exactly like Puyi in China, very, very young. We speak about a kid 1 year old. 1 year old baby is a king, exactly like Puyi. Puyi became a king, I think, 2 years old. Yeah, same shit. It's not that something different. That's what I'm saying. So we have this guy. He becomes the king. He has to learn. Look, your mom, she's fine. We just don't want her for her religion. She's somewhere in England. The English queen has imprisoned her. Why? Because the English queen tries to save her. If she lets her loose, she's gonna get in danger herself. So she's putting her in a prison to preserve her, but also so that she's not in danger either, because they live in a man's world and they have to put up with our bullshit. They will be very fine together, like 2 women ruling England and Scotland. I find it very cool, actually. But just because we have problems, like John Knox had problems with her and all that crap, okay, you don't have a mother, but you are a king at this age. You have to rule a country, but you are not permitted to have a mother. This is the country that we speak in. I want you to be critical when you say something and when you do something, and think twice. Is this logical that I'm doing here? You celebrate, therefore, the guy that tried to assassinate this person. I'm not saying he was the best ruler, I'm saying even if he wasn't, he didn't grow up exactly in a healthy manner, in a healthy environment. He's exactly like Puyi for me. Like a guy forced to rule, forced to be a guy, forced to be a parent, forced to be a husband, a grandparent, everything, whatever that is, but without having his specific needs met beforehand. And I'm not saying like if Puyi was an orphan, I'm saying he was a baby. And you put a baby to rule, and he grows up believing like I'm not a baby, I am a ruler. 4 years old and I'm ruling this land here. That's crazy. That's not the baby's fault, that's the fault of the society. And we have Guy Fawkes, he tries to explode him, he's broken in the rack, he says, look, I was trying to explode him. And we celebrate him for what actually? What's the reason behind celebrating this guy? I'm gonna ask Copilot because I was talking about this. So, I'm gonna start a new chat and I'm gonna ask him, why do Scottish people celebrate Guy Fawkes today? Okay? Scottish people celebrate Guy Fawkes Night of November the 5th as part of Britain-wide tradition commemorating the failed gunpowder plot of 1605, not as a uniquely Scottish holiday, but as a legacy of shared history under King James the Sixth and the First. Here is the deeper context behind the celebration. Guy Fawkes Night, also known as Bonfire Night and Fireworks Night, marks the foiling of the gunpowder plot in 1605 when Guy Fawkes and other Catholic conspirators attempted to blow up the House of Lords and assassinate King James VI of Scotland and First of England. Okay, so I'm trying logically, and I'm saying the word barbarian here, and I'm thinking I'm making a point here. I'm trying to discuss seriously with the people. I know you guys host me, but you have taken my culture, okay? Like I was in the uni and they were telling me that you guys got inspired to write your tragedies from my culture, that Shakespeare is inspired by Sophocles and Aristophanes. Okay, let's play the game because I had said in my teacher many times, no, he was not inspired, that's barbarity what Shakespeare has written for a Greek standard, and I'm not saying that judging it, I'm explaining it. I'm not, the fact that I'm stating a fact, that doesn't mean I agree with the fact. Another fact that I can share is that Truman bombarded Japan. The fact that I share this fact, that doesn't mean that I agree with what happened. That's the difference, okay? So, the fact that Shakespeare wasn't inspired at all by Sophocles and Aristophanes doesn't mean that I agree or that I believe that Shakespeare shouldn't be doing his art. No, I'm saying that what Shakespeare did for ancient Greek standards, it's barbarity. Because he was showing executions on stage, that's absolute barbarity for a Greek. And if you told Sophocles back in the days that a dude in England, which is not a Greek nation, like had living people portraying violence, war, and other such elements on stage, he would shoot himself in the head. He wouldn't accept it. Why? Because for a Greek, showing violence or any type of, like, quote, bad thing on stage means that the guy will see it and will try to imitate it once they go home. Like they are taking from art something that is very bad. So they weren't showing it, they were implying it with two guys named Angelos, angel, that means messenger, and Exangelos, that means proclaiming, I think I would call it. Exangelos, it's like the antonym word, antonymum word, okay? Not the synonym word. These are Greek words, antonymo, synonymo, okay? So he was coming and saying, look, they killed Pentheus. Agave killed her son. Antigone died. They didn't show it on stage. That's barbarity for a Greek. And Shakespeare showed it. Do I agree that you shouldn't show such things on stage? No, exactly. It depends what type of thing you are doing. If you are doing a splatter thriller, for example, this is something I'm not watching usually, but there are people who watch this type of content. Fair enough. If they want to watch it, they can go and watch it. I'm not drawing a line myself. I'm just explaining that a thriller, for example, a splatter thriller, like in the likes of Dead Evil Rise, for example, this franchise, or even Friday the 13th, these type of things are not civilized things for an ancient Greek. They would be barbarity. That's what I'm saying, because they depict gore, violence. So on stage you have to be showing only what is supposed to be done in real life. So can you kill a person in real life? No. So the Greeks wouldn't show this on stage. They would only say that it happened, using an actor saying, I have to say that this character died, he was killed by his mother in a frenzy state. Nothing else. You wouldn't see anything, any depiction of gore. So the fact that I'm trying here to discuss seriously about a person who tried to explode the king, I don't care if he is a king or if he is the communist leader. I don't care if he was even if he was like, I don't know, like a general secretary of a communist country, I would be saying the exact same thing, that you shouldn't be doing that. It's not about politics, it's about barbarity, full through and through. So when I have you doing this type of crap, essentially, like, you celebrate a guy that tried to explode him, I don't care what your political or sociological motivation behind it is. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And I am opening my camera, that's like I'm doing a self-criticism here, and I'm saying Hamas execute people, but you agree with that. That's what I mean, like, why am I explaining myself at this point? Like, you will see it on camera and you will be like, yeah, that's fair enough, we celebrate it. We celebrate a guy that did exactly the same, or tried to do exactly the same 5 centuries ago. So there's no difference. That's what I mean when I say barbarity. We have lost a sense of empathy and a sense of, like, understanding what, like, civilized behavior looks like and what it doesn't look like. Because my whole argument in here is what, like, how's that called, the guy called Guy Fawkes, what Guy Fawkes did appropriate? It doesn't matter. That's what I said. What matters is that you shouldn't celebrate his memory or whatever he did with fireworks, because that's barbarity, because you can actually injure somebody. As I said in Greece, and we condemn it, it's just idiot teenagers and idiot people of my age, usually guys, who throw these fireworks and they injure other people, and the society is against it. It's just idiots go and purchase this type of crap, and they explode it in the Easter day, and they injure other people, usually elderly people and kids who are by them, and there are people who have died because of these fireworks. So I based all my argument about barbarity on a celebration that is exactly the definition of barbarity, and I tried to use a barbarity example of this century to debunk it. Of course not, there is no way you guys can understand what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying this, yes, to rebuke you pretty much, because if you want to seriously say we got inspired by the Greeks, show it. If you were inspired by us, show it that you got your culture from us, because this is not the manner to show that you took your culture from us. This is the exact opposite manner of showing that you took your culture from us. celebrating a guy that tried to explode a king. That doesn't make sense in any possible direction. The plot was intended to protest the persecution of Catholics under Protestant rule. So you are gonna protest by exploding a guy, and why do you have an issue with Truman then? Like, why do you have an issue with what Truman did? Aren't you doing exactly the same, but from a religious perspective? Like, you have a Catholic, not like, I don't know how to use it. I don't know, like, not saying, like, don't do that. We are brothers and sisters in Christ. We shouldn't be doing that. No. You have him taking gunpowder and trying to blow up like an arsonist would the parliament. And then you have the brain to say Truman was a bad guy. I would expect a Greek to say Truman is a bad guy, because a Greek would never do something like that. But you guys do exactly the same. It's just a different century. If you had nuclear weapons, you wouldn't be very different from Truman. That's what I'm trying to explain. It's exactly the same mentality. It's just different age. So Stone Age, you would do the same thing with rocks. Middle Ages, gunpowder, and then you have 20th century, you have nuclear weapons. It's exactly the same thing, it's just different time period. So what else does it say? Fawkes was caught guarding 36 barrels of gunpowder beneath Parliament and was later executed. I'm trying to find a logical reason behind it. And if you are like Helga, they were executing Catholics, and you Catholics were executing Protestants. Do you remember why I said Eastern Orthodox Christians say you guys in the West are barbarians? That's why they say it, because you were executing each other like this. Even when you wanted to protest, you still used violence to make a point. The Orthodox Christians were never persecuting people in the East. Like Greeks never persecuted. Like the Patriarchy of Constantinople never persecuted people for their faith. We had Alexithriski, everybody can believe whatever they want to believe, and we were persecuted usually by other religions like Islam, for example. We didn't persecute anybody. We don't have a record. If you search the record of the church, like the church, like I'm not saying for heretics whom the church has condemned or anything like that, but the church as a constitution never instructed in East go and kill these people for this reason. Never. We never did that. That's something you guys in the West do it, Catholics and Protestants, because it is in your DNA to fight with stones and violence to make a point. This is not a Greek way of thinking, and because Christianity originated in Greece, this was the first country that got converted after the days of Jesus. Like Paul converted us immediately after. That's what I'm trying to say. So it aligns very much with what we believed as a culture before that. No violence, turn your other cheek, give your other cloth if you have to somebody that needs it. But you guys are fighting like that. You were burning on stake people for their faith. We never did that. Burning a person alive in Greece, that's not only outrageous, it's unthinkable. When we heard in the Middle Ages, in the Byzantine Empire, that you guys burn each other for your beliefs and accuse each other of witchcraft and burning people and drowning people, we were appalled for you. I'm saying very mildly put what we thought of you. We didn't want anything to do with you. That's why when the Muslims tried to conquer us in 1453, we said we don't want to have to do anything with the Catholics. We're not going to take any support from them. Why? Because we didn't want to have participation in the crimes that you are committing against Christianity. Like in the name of Christianity. Like you were burning people. We didn't want to take help from people that were burning other people alive. We preferred to be conquered, and that's why we were conquered by the Turkish eventually. That was the reason. Because we were against everything that you, like, how's that called? Represent, pretty much. That's what I'm saying. So what else do we have here? Although the plot targeted the English Parliament, King James was also the Scottish monarch, having unified the crowns of England and Scotland. His survival was seen as divine protection, and an Act of Parliament in 1606 made the observance of November 5th a legal requirement across Britain, including Scotland. Okay. Over time, the celebration became less about religious politics and more about community gatherings, fireworks, and bonfires. So, let's put it even better. Okay, so the people that have told me about the celebration don't even know what the celebration is about. So, I'm gonna say it to Copilot. Copilot, the Scottish I have encountered, even in the uni, told me that Guy Fawkes was a hero. Here you say they celebrate him as a villain. So my tutors didn't know the bullshit. I'm asking. They were reading Guy Fawkes through a different lens, and you as a, okay, I read another contradiction. Okay, officially Guy Fawkes Night commemorates the failure of the Gunpowder Plot and the survival of King James the Sixth and the First. So my tutors, they go and celebrate your colleagues at the uni. They told me, because I am a Greek obviously, that they celebrate. That's what they told me, because I was like, who is this guy? They told me like three guys, I think they were, like one, two, like I don't remember how many, honestly. I remember two, maybe there were four. They told me that they celebrate the guy because he tried to take down James, because James was executing witches. This is what they told me. Like, I had a teacher, I think his name was Tom, and he said this story, and yeah, I can't say I really made much sense of it, so I didn't press for more questions. But this is something that I heard even in my job back then, that they celebrate a guy that, because they told me James was involved in the occult, and I said James was involved in the occult, James was a Protestant, and he told me he wrote a book about demonology, and I looked at it the other day, and no, it's a very legit book about what to avoid as a Christian. It's not like, he didn't support demonologists, he exposed them. That's what he did. But the guy that worked with me said that he was writing about the occult, and I said, why would a Christian do that? And he said he was in the occult and he was burning witches. And I said, that's contradictory, though. I don't understand how a person involved in the occult execute other people from the occult. I'm not making any sense. So, okay, so they don't know what they celebrate in, as I can see. Okay, fair enough. I think that's even worse than Greece at this point, because I have many elderly people saying in Greece that my people, my generation, don't know what we celebrate when we celebrate something. Fair enough. I don't think these people know what they celebrate either. So, the bonfires were meant to celebrate the king and condemn the traitors. Okay, this is the first time I hear that. What I heard is exactly what I just told you. Culturally, especially in parts of Scotland and among certain academic and artistic circles, Fawkes is reframed as a rebel hero, a symbol of resistance against oppressive power, especially anti-Catholic or anti-minority groups. Okay. I'm not making any sense. I'm not making any sense at all. Either this side or the other side, I don't think this is a legit celebration. You celebrate what exactly? Your barbarity? Well done. That's why we call you barbarians, and that's why we Greeks say that you have nothing to do with our culture. And when you say we have gotten inspired by Greece, no, you haven't. If you were inspired by us, you wouldn't celebrate the celebration either to exalt James or to exalt Guy Fawkes. You wouldn't speak about, you would have shame inside of you, and you would hide it under the carpet, because there are many things that happened in Greece with individuals, and we hide these things under the carpet. There is a word that's called the war that failed, or atυχής πόλεμος, like the war that had bad luck, the war that failed. of 1897, we lost in this war tragically. Nobody talks about this war. That's why it's called Atυχής πόλεμος, the unlucky war. Okay, I think we fought with the Turkish and we lost. But what I'm saying is, you would be ashamed and you wouldn't speak about that like the Greeks do. The fact that you speak about it and you say, no, he was a hero, no, the other guy is a hero, it shows that you haven't been inspired by Greeks. I have met many Scottish people saying, Edinburgh is the Athens of the North. And I said, why? And he said, because we have the architecture of the Athenians. Yeah, you have the architecture of the Athenians, but so do many other Western society cities. Germany also has inspired. Like in Berlin, there are many statues, many buildings that have the structure of ancient Athenian architecture. There are also many in America. There are also many in Spain, in like Netherlands, in Sweden as well. There are many cities in Europe and America that are inspired by us. Okay, that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. Why? Because having the architecture but don't having the spirit doesn't mean that you have an Athens in the north. No, you have a barbarian city that has the mimicry of ancient Athens. Zero. And I don't even say that zero is a number. So if you wanna really be like Greeks, start with your morality, start with your virtues, start with what you consider as honoring, good, and all that shit. Because this is not the way to do it. Because you can't say at the one point that Christianity is a violent religion when at the same time, and accuse my father of barbarity, when at the same time you are celebrating such things. It's contradictory through and through. That's what I'm saying. So enough with the talking. Let's play a little bit now. Okay, let's play. Hopefully they will stop. Ah, we found. Okay, I'm the only one. Oh gosh, I hate the first one. At least the other two are cool. Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Yes! Time's up.
Oh gosh, I did very poorly. It's not a game that I go very well here. It's the problem. It's okay. Now we're gonna take the revenge. I'm gonna take revenge.
Ready?
Okay.
Start!
Fuck.
I did it. Yes. Excellent. Woo. Yes. Time's lap 2.
8. Okay, we climbed. We climbed a lot.
Ready? Start. Time's up.
Okay, I'm 5th. That's quite good, I think. We're going well. Okay, we have
Here
Bowser.
comes Bowser.
Okay.
Ready? Start.
Okay. Okay. So we'll go here. Okay. It's on the left side. Okay. I'm staying where I am. Okay. Okay. Let's look at the rest. I'm gonna take this, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, I won!
Finish. Clear.
Clear.
Oh, yeah.
That was good. Fuck, I am not 10th. Fuck. I'm gonna take my revenge. I'm last. Fuck my life. I can't this game. I don't like it. I don't like this game.
Ready?
Okay.
Start.
Hammer Bros. Fuck my life. Run, 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 run. Okay, we have more Koopa. Fuck my life. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. We have more. Fuck.
Time's up.
I'm still 9th. Fuck my life. 10th. Fuck my life. I'm gonna take my revenge. I'm gonna take my revenge.
Ready? Start.
Fuck my life. Like, I get scared with this crap. Fuck, I couldn't take any.
Time's up.
Okay. 9th only. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. Only one. I want Bowser. He left. Fuck my life. I didn't go very well.
Ready? Start. Final lap. Time's up.
9th again. Fuck my life. Let's see what I can do.
Ready?
Okay.
Start.
We have more Hammer Bros. We have more potato. Fuck, we don't have enough potatoes. Helga, are these potatoes? I have no idea what they are. They look like. Not quite sure what though. I think we have more dry bones. No, we don't have more dry bones. I think we have more potatoes.
Time's up.
Fuck.
Finish line.
Okay, I finished 8th. Fuck. That's not good. Okay. I'm gonna play again. I'm gonna take Goomba. And then I'm gonna play Koopa. With Koopa. I'm gonna come back. Change settings. Characters. I'm gonna play with Goomba. Okay. Oh, no, I wanna play Worldwide again. Where are the other players? Fuck my life. Okay. I didn't really quite get
Ready?
what. Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna play the Tetris quite again. The one that I don't like. I'm trying to send the ball from that side and it doesn't go.
Time's up.
Where am I? Fifth? Fuck. Sixth. Sixth. Yes. What I'm doing now, I think Tetris. Down the, oh, okay, okay.
Ready. Start. Lap 2. Time's up.
Okay. I'm second. Okay. I hate this, but anyways.
Ready. Start. Time's up.
Okay, I'm second again.
Here comes Bowser.
Okay, let's go back. Back to basic.
Ready. Start.
Okay, let's go. I'm staying where I am. Oh, too many. I think it's this. Okay. I think this is the one. It won't be, I guess, but I'm trying. Oh god.
Finish. Knocked out.
Oh god, I lost a position. Oh my god, I lost 2 positions. I'm gonna take my revenge. I'm gonna take my revenge.
Ready? Start.
Fuck. Oh god, I lost it. Oh god,
Time's up.
god. Oh my god. Fuck my life because I lost the red ball. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna take my revenge here.
Start. Lap 3.
Get dying, 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 dying. Go, go. Yes. I'm gonna avenge my bloodline.
Time's up.
Okay, where am I? 4th. I was better, but anyways, at least I avenged myself. Yeah, that's quite better. Okay, I'm gonna get fucked up here, but anyways.
Ready? Start. Lap 4.
Okay. Fifth. Okay, I lost the position. Let's hope now we will do something better with Bowser.
Here comes Bowser.
Okay. I'm gonna lose. I know that.
Ready? Start. Finish.
Oh, I won. Fuck, I won. I won. 4 people. Wow, first time.
Clear.
Oh, I'm third.
Ready?
Okay.
Start.
Fuck, I lost the ball. I couldn't find it.
Final lap. Time's up.
Wow, I took the most. I'm gonna finish now the game. Okay.
Ready? Start. Finish
Okay,
line.
I finished. I'm gonna go one last time with this game and then I'm gonna finish the recording. Okay, we found. Okay. Okay, I like the first, I like the second, I don't like the third.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Run, run, run.
Time's up. Ready? Start!
Oh, I did it by accident, but it was a good accident. Okay, we have more red. Ah! Okay, we have more. There. Okay, red coin. Okay, not the co. Yes.
Lap 2.
Okay, we have red and yeah. Fuck.
Time's up.
Oh, I'm first. I'm second. I'm second or I am first. I'm second. I'm second. I'm I'm fifth because I was looking at Koopa. I haven't taken Koopa. Helga, you haven't taken Koopa, bestie. You have taken Goomba. You forgot what character you are playing with. Okay, I'm fifth. I'm fifth.
Ready? Start! Time's up. Here comes Bowser.
Okay. almost finishing now.
Ready? Start.
Okay. Okay. I'm staying where I am. Okay. I think this. Fuck. I should have stayed where I am.
Finish.
Where I was. Okay.
Knocked out. Ready? Start. Lap 3. Time's up.
I'm fourth in the third lap.
Ready? Start.
Fuck. Okay, red coin chance. So I see more Koopa. Koopa. Yes, I see more Koopas. I see more Koopas. Now I see many turtles. Ah, I saw the turtles. They weren't too many.
Time's up.
Yeah.
Lap 4.
The dunk that I heard, Helga, was it you? Yes, it was my mattress. It has springs and sometimes they click. That was what you hear in the audio. If you heard it, I mean.
Ready? Start.
Ouch. Wow.
Time's up. Final lap.
Okay, I'm fourth. I'm fourth.
Here comes Bowser.
So Bowser doesn't come when the first person has won. Okay. Okay, we have to leave the we have to be careful with the the floor. The floor is lava, as we say. The floor is lava.
Ready? Start.
Oh, I left.
Finish.
Okay.
Knocked out. Ready? Start.
Fuck.
Time's up.
Okay, we are almost home, as I can see. Okay, I'm gonna finish fourth if I don't have any problems with my controllers getting disconnected and all that type of crap. But yeah, how much battery I have? Okay, 61. I'm gonna have to charge that as well. Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Start.
I'm gonna need to go here. Okay. Oh, no, no. Here. I wanted to go the other side. Fuck my life. Okay. Potato. Fuck my life.
Finish line.
Okay. What did I finish? Fourth. Okay. Fourth. Okay. We finished. Hope you enjoyed. I was fourth right here. So I had quite fun tonight. Hope you liked the video, and I have to edit all this type of crap that I did today because the Guy Fawkes celebration had me quitting my food that's all the time tonight. So hope you enjoyed, and see you tomorrow. Bye. Zé, when you find time from your affair with Fitzgerald, call me, okay?